We out here trying to get some dubs. Trying to get some dubs now.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Single back ace. Try to go with this one.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Okay, what a play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Michael Vick. And that's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That'll go as a 16-yard gain as they pick up the first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Dickerson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him on the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Vick. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, things usually happen.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Holt. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Okay. Okay.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Oh, no.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Right back to him on first down. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That's cool.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Dickerson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And again this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. On third down, Dickerson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1. Vick operating on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Throwing on 2nd and long. Vick. Open man is Andre Reed, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, Vick.
Let's go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore number one, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
On second down, Dickerson. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, 43, 10. Right side.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, they'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Not too shabby here. This will slip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Full house.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
To throw on third down, Vick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be second and 12. To throw, Vick. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 16 yards, a first down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
good. I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run on first down. Dickerson And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 16, Vick. It's Kelsey on the ground. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down. Here's Vick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Around this one, nice one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, no.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On second down now, Dickerson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt, and he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Stepping up. He's going to keep
What?
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yes, Reggie White. I remember when they first started calling him the Minister of Defense. It was back at the University of Tennessee. Snuffing out plays like that. Did you see that tackle for a loss? I remember him turning around the LSU game in 1983 with a similar play. Reggie White, one of the all-time greats.
13-time Pro Bowler, Reggie White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Now Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 13 yards out. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And now Vic throwing another interception.
Yes, sir.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to Hardman. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, he out here.
43. They'll try to run forward.
Nice.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They come out here in the eye. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Why you went?
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Yeah, here, buddies. We grinding.
To kick it off.
Grinding.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Grinding.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Check. Mike 50. I'm coming for you, Mike. Hey. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. What's the ball? Mike's 50, Mike.
Right back to him on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. 50 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Not around.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Yes, sir.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Let's go.
On first down, Dickerson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson.
Let's go.
Fumble. The ball's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Great effort there.
And the Fulton recovery leads to 6 points.
12-point lead.
That's good on the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
It's over.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital.
And he loses the football a second time.
We got this.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now here's Vick. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Vick now from the 50. And this one complete to Reed. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Vick out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Vick now. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Scout Dickerson.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
It's over.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. That's caught by Andre Reed. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And Vick's throw there, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Vick to throw it. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the defense. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
12 for 1,200 yards. Did I do that? Playing, we out here. Who are you when I'm not around? Guaranteed 84 plus overall. Should I even have a look?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It ain't?
Here's Will Lutz
sure
ready
no.
to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's see if I can run this ball. Tillman. Sheesh.
On first down, Dickerson. And about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
That was hilarious,
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case,
I'm gonna just keep running if you trying.
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on right and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
Oh, he's doing this stupid defense.
Still a nice play by the defense.
Alright, let me bring my guy over. See if my dude. Oh, Darren Waller blocked this dude, man.
Second down, Dickerson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That dude is
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Let me try to do that again. Hit him with that RPO. I just gotta block that side.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Easy. Kill. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. That one complete to Hill.
They
take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. This is away and a very good kick. Angle for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Did it really? What? Oh, this bunch pistol.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at their own 16. From the gun, it's Wilson. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Okay, partner.
Oh, he's rushing
points of
this
interest
dude,
right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Gun. Motion.
On second down now.
Oh, that was nice.
Dickerson.
Oh, there we go.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on third down.
Here's Wilson to throw. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Man, it's Moss complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, 0, 19. Hey, easy, start.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Grab the ball, grab the ball.
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective,
Grab the ball, my guys.
what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Shazier. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now Wilson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
No ways, bro.
Third and long, it's Wilson.
Bro.
Throw left side complete.
Oh, my God.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 37 for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. An 18-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Watch the screen. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow. Shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He is going to find Hill here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Wilson. On the comebacker, complete. That's Holt. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
It's caught. Lockett. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Throwing again here. Wilson escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Zebra. All go special. Front left. Go. Forward. Hey, easy. Check the two.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That is crazy.
Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
And the Seahawks had a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field.
Check out. Shit. Attack.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yellow. Check 24.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Under team.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On second down, Peterson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And fights through one man. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Right back to him on first down. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
He's coming, he's coming. He lurked. 19.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! Check 37! Check 37! Jumper! Yellow! Anthony Simon! Go!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Watch twist! Yellow! Exit! 55! Mark 55! And let's get that ball.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
43.
Mahomes to throw once more. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. Gets this one to Hill. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Reggie White picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So
Tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Mike, 55, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Switch, switch. Attack, attack. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Attack.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
SOS. Hey, Ripple is showing it, showing it. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Attack.
Now Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this defense has broken it open.
finna purchase this quick one.